My father always told me men don't cry. It was his only rule. I never broke it till my mid-30s. I was driving like a lunatic, breaking all speeding limits with no care. How are you doing? I ask as my eyes glance in the rearview mirror. My wife Charlotte just groaned as she yelled, "Are we damn well there yet?" Ow! My forehead was covered in nervous sweat. Charlotte never cursed. She had a high as heck pain tolerance too. My mind tried to warn me something was wrong. I couldn't think like that though as I swerved around another car. 5 minutes. Just 5 more minutes. I responded back. 5 minutes till the hospital. 5 more minutes for both of them to get the help they needed. Just 5 more minutes. Charlotte and I met at a charity ball. Both of us came from old inheritance money that had been passed down for a few generations. The moment I laid eyes on her, I turned to my sister Abby and told her, one day I will be her lucky husband. Abby had scoffed at me, but on our wedding day had retold the story as I blushed. After our 3rd year of marriage, we had both agreed to start trying for a child. Practice, and more practice for over a year. We had thought we had waited too long. We had grieved together until one afternoon after work, I had come home to find Charlotte on the floor with a pregnancy test. "We're pregnant," she had whispered before I swung her in my arms. Tears had filled my eyes but never fell. I could hear my deceased father saying, "Men don't cry." I still had the scares from the lashing he gave me at 8 when our cat died. From then on, I hadn't cried. The dread pooled in my stomach as I clutched Charlotte's hand as doctors and nurses rushed her into the OR. "Sir, you have to stay here," a nurse told me. Please let me be with my wife," I pleaded. The nurse had just shaken her head when I heard color code, and I was left standing alone. It must have been hours. I had already asked the nurse stationed there about a dozen times if there was any news. "Sir, as soon as I know, you'll know," she had repeated. I kept pacing, unsure of what to do with myself as my wife was in surgery. Was Charlotte okay? What about the baby? Worries and doubts kept flying through my mind before a doctor finally came out. He moved to me in a sluggish way. "How are they? How's Charlotte? Is the baby okay? What's happening?" came spewing out of my mouth with the worry gnawing on my gut. "You might wish to sit down, Ronald," the doctor suggested, waving a hand at a seat. My heart sank as I collapsed. "Your wife had lost a lot of blood because she hemorrhaged. Your daughter, we were able to get to in time. Your wife," the doctor trailed off as my heart cracked. "I am sorry. It was too late for her." I stuff a hand into my mouth and bite down. I could taste blood as I let out a whine in despair. The doctor walked away with his shoulders slumped forward. "Charlotte was dead? Sir, would you like to see your daughter?" another nurse asked me. I nodded slowly. She led me to a room before handing me my daughter. She looked exactly like Charlotte, and that's the moment my tears broke through. I sobbed for our loss. I cried for every injustice that had just happened. I sobbed at the cruelty of the world as I held my baby girl. It wasn't easy the first year. If it hadn't been for Abby's help and support, I don't think I could have raised Phoenix Charlotte. The therapy was ongoing for me. Some days were fine, and other days I wondered how I would go on. Phoenix became my own light in my darkness. It wasn't until one day when I was making scrambled eggs for the both of us, and she said her first word. My spatula dropped as I whipped around to stare at her in her high chair. "What did you just say?" I asked softly, almost quivering. Phoenix gave me a lopsided smile that was completely her mother's as she repeated, "Charlotte." And I decided right there, damn my father's rule. Men are allowed to cry as I picked her up with tears streaming down my face.